2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet, and our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds, same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those got.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee at BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Avery Bradley is out there with Doc, and it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. 5 on the clock, kicks to Bradley. Puts it up from 12, and Henson sends it back. Middleton dishes to Carter Williams. Henson with the screen, trying his luck deep. Carter Williams with the button. Carter Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Knocked the pass to Sullinger. It's stolen by Carter Williams. An even 3-on-3 break. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Carter Williams following the bucket by the Celtics, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Screened by Monroe. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And Boston has possession. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And the second free throw, good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Picked by Zeller. Pass to Crowder. Sullinger a screen on Antetokounmpo. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Here's Carter Williams. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Boston. Monroe dishes to Henson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's on to Kumbo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to the right wing. Sullinger the screen. Tries to keep it alive. Up top, Carter Williams. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Celtics trail by 4. On the floor for Boston. Doc, he's in at point guard. Jake Crowder out there with David Lee. That's Tyler Zeller. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard position.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Carter Williams, the pass to Henson. The feed to Parker. Back to Henson. 6 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Henson's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers stepped up to deliver. He had 9 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Monroe's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Sullinger's checked in to the left wing. Here's Carter Williams. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the rim.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Zeller. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Monroe. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
And the Celtics making a change here. Bradley's checked in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here is Doc. 9-point game his last outing. Nice job coming off that screen. Sullinger's got his first points in this one.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Here's Monroe, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here is Doc. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Good. Sullinger's got his second basket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Dennis Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Zeller. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here is Doc. No good on the three.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive. Boy, and their offense is scorching now. Red hot. They've really turned it on.
I just don't know.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor nicely at top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league ranking. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent points per game. And the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Here is Doc. Passes to Zeller. From 11 feet away, and Henson sends it back. Now here's Antetokounmpo, poke loose. Henson against Zeller, and slam dunk by Henson.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Pass break, Milwaukee. And it's Mayo, that time on the assist by Monroe. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Doc the pass to Sullinger. Here is Doc, covered by Monroe. Sullinger the screen. Here's Doc. Second chance shot. Sullinger, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Mayo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's 1:17 left here in the second, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in for the Celtics. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks lead by... Second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Excellent work by Thomas. He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
Celtics trail by 8. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with John Henson, and it's Carter Williams in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Middleton right side. And the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Milwaukee. The Celtics shooting the ball at 42%. Here is Doc. dishes it to Zeller. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here is Doc. Carter Williams covering. 5 on the clock. And it's Bradley off the drive. 18 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Here's Monroe. After the basket by Boston. Inside, Middleton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter. Celtics trail by 10. 90 seconds now into the second half. Celtics passing it around. Bradley kicks to Smart. Trains it from beyond the arc. Smart's got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Jumper off the screen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 9 points for Michael Carter Williams.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Carter Williams with the ball. Shots good by Middleton.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Celtics trail by 11. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Zeller kicks to Bradley. Picked by Zeller. Here is Doc. Carter Williams covering. Outside for Sullinger. 4 on the clock. And again, it's Boston converting.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Bucks leading by 9. Now Carter Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Monroe. And no luck. Good D by Sullinger.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Bucks.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Doherty's checked in for Zeller. Lee comes in for Sullinger. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Avery Bradley. Now here's Monroe. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. The pass to Doc. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Mayo.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there. The Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. First in opponent offense. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Pass to Mayo and stolen by Thomas. And a fast break now for the Celtics.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Mayo dishing to Livingston. 1:52 left in the third. To the middle, off the pick, and it's Monroe finishing it off.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Celtics. Livingston, no luck.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Jordy with the screen on Parker. Down low. Jordy, no luck.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Parker's shot is off. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Doc. Back to Thomas. Screen by Lee. Thomas passes to Doherty. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. That's Thomas picking up the assist. Doherty's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
That's good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doherty with the screen on Mayo. Doc the pass to Doherty. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he can't hit the second. Bucks leading by 8.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Mayo with it. 20 feet out. And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Milwaukee on. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Some teams deciding to change it up. The Bucks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. On the court for the Celtics, Sullinger and Zeller with the duo down low. Doc is out there with Bradley. And it's Crowder in at the small forward. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
Here is Doc. Sullinger the screen. Doc the pass to Sullinger. Doc moves off the pick and hammers it home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He's told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
Chris Middleton's checked in for O.J. Mayo. Now here's Middleton. To the paint, off the screen, and slam dunk by Henson.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Zeller. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
For Milwaukee, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. Here's Monroe. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Bradley, no one around him. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Milwaukee with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Carter Williams. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Bradley's got the ball.
Had a foul to give there, team points.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Left in the fourth. And here's Middleton. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Carter Williams. Oh, off target. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few teams will make substitutions. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 6-point game. Mayo kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Mayo. Here's the three. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
A nice shot by Zeller.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Middleton comes in for O.J. Mayer. Goes up off the inbound. Got a piece of it.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. Shots good by Middleton.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here is Doc. Carter Williams covering. Sullinger the screen to the inside. Stolen by Henson.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it. It's been a strong night for Carter Williams. 9 points and 9 assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And I'm sure he would like like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead. He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
Well, you know when you're in that kind of a zone, trust me, he knows he's in the zone right now.
Zeller dishes to Sullinger. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you.
Freak, the guy. Good screen. Tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. Parker passes to Middleton. Here's Carter Williams. Zeller grabs the board.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Here is Doc. Good. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to Freak. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.